Happy New Year, everyone! Now let me quote poet Edith Lovejoy Pierce to wish you guys a Happy New Year.
We will open the book. Its pages are blank. We're going to put words on them ourselves. The book is called Opportunity, and its character is New Year's Day.
Or chapter, I'm sorry about that. Yes, we've opened another book called Opportunity. So fill your heart with new hopes and dreams and reach out for new chances. Then at the end of the year, we'll get to read a beautiful, touching story that we can cherish throughout our lives. Now, in any case, we've got a great list of music for you guys prepared, of course, on the actual Lunar New Year Day. Let's get our show started with Ariana Grande and The Weeknd with Love Me Harder. Ariana Grande and The Weeknd, Love Me Harder. And right now, you guys are tuning in to What's Poppin' with your boy, Brian Jew, on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju, and 93.7 in Yeonsu. Now, how to get in contact with us? Pretty simple. All you got to do is send a text to sharp at pound 1013, but you will be charged 51. Hit us up on Kakao Talk. But to do that, you have to add TBS efm as a plus friend first. If you got a Twitter account, please follow us and tweet us away at TBS What's Poppin'. And if you have an email, questions, or a shout out, the address is efmpoppin@gmail.com. And I know a lot of you guys are interested in our playlist, so come check it out on our website, tbsefm.soul.kr/efm/what's poppin'. Also, check out our TBS EFM digital magazine that features TBS EFM's highlight contents on audio and video. Now you can download it for free on iTunes stores or Google Play, and it's now available on Tapsin application. We got lots more coming your way, but before we do that, we have a few words from our sponsor, which are G Market and Hwanin Pharmaceutical. Alrighty, y'all, it is time for the new year. Today's pick, of course, and we celebrate New Year's Day. But have you ever wondered why we celebrate it? And why does the start of the new year carry such special symbolism? And why is its celebration so common around the world as it has been for the last and as long as it has been on the calendar, of course? Now, the celebration part is quite obvious, as our birthdays do. New Year's Day gives us a chance to celebrate having it made it through another 365 years. Or, days. I'm sorry about that. But if we delve deeper into it, we can say that the celebration is to do something about motivating ourselves to fight against the scary powerlessness that comes from thinking about the unsettling unknown of what lies ahead. Now, so we all hope to make a fresh set of resolutions with the hope that we will be able to make it even through. And though it's mostly fail to keep them, of course, all you guys, I'm talking about the resolutions, you guys always fail to keep them. Now, that is to say, it is a moment for us to consider our weaknesses and how we might reduce the vulnerabilities they possess. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that the symbolism we attach to this one moment is rooted in one of the most powerful motivations of all of us, our motivation to survive. Now, in other words, it's like saying another year over, and here we still are. Time to raise our glasses and toast our survival. And as common as these shared behaviors are across both history and culture, it's fascinating to realize that the special ways that people note this unique passage of one day into the next are probably all manifestations of a fundamental imperative for survival. Now, so we celebrate that we have survived a full year. Now, this very moment also encourages us to reflect on the past 365 days, pay our respects to those around us, look forward to a prosperous new year filled with new opportunities and new things, and inspire us to embark our quests for self-improvement. Now, we're all at it. Let's all resolve to keep going and try harder and aim higher, you guys. Then we'll definitely be going somewhere and doing some great things, and of course, getting to celebrate, because a lot of you guys want to celebrate your lives. So, are you guys all ready to survive another 365 days? I really hope you are, and well done for everything you have achieved and accomplished over the last year. Now, we'll all are winners, of course, and let's say cheers to a new year and another chance for us to get everything right. Now, we have a great song for you guys right now. This is Jamie Foxx featuring Justin Timberlake and T.I. with Winner. That was Jamie Foxx featuring Justin Timberlake and T.I. with Winner. Now, Winner is a track from Jamie Foxx's fourth album, Best Night of My Life, and it debuted at number 28 on the Billboard 100 and also received many positive reviews from critics and fans all over the world. Now, one magazine even said that it's the set of the template and big processed drums, creepy synths, and lots of open space for Foxx's capable runs. Now, if you don't know what a run is the ad-libs and stuff like Juani be doing in the songs. And Foxx is amazing when he does that. And I really knows his melodic modesty, of course. And, of course, we have a lot more coming your way. So we're talking about great songs. We have a beautiful, beautiful vocalist who actually is a Grammy-nominated vocalist. We got Keke Wyatt featuring Avant with Nothing in This World. That was Keke Wyatt featuring Avant with Nothing in This World. Now, Nothing in This World is Wyatt's second duet with Avant, and the first one was called My First Love, was released back in 2000. Now, My First Love helped Wyatt secure her spot in the music industry, and the follow-up song also landed her on the top spots of various music charts thanks to the two beautiful harmonies that were put together by that song. And we're moving on now to the last song for the first half of our show. And the last song for the first half of our show is by a very talented UK artist, I would say. He's like a DJ, he beatboxes, he sings. He's like a multi-talented artist himself. So with no further ado, check him out. And if you want to hear more of his music, this is Ollie Murs, and the song is called Army of Two. And I'll see you guys in the second half. Welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin' on TBS efm 101.3 with your go-to guy for the hour, Brian Jew, a.k.a. B. Jew. And today we have Elmo come into the studio for Check the Rhyme. And for those of you who don't know what that's all about, we're going to drop some hip-hop knowledge on y'all. So if you want to find out, do not touch that dial. But before we move on, let's hear a word from our sponsors. Yo, I'm in the studio with my
laughing,
Elmo.
Like rapping.
I called you my Elmo.
My Elmo?
I own you now.
My Brian, you owe me.
I created you.
Man, how much did you buy me for?
Pretty cheap on sale.
Really?
I got you on a Black Friday sale.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, originally you were $79.99 plus tax. But I got you for $19.99 plus tax.
Man, what a discount.
Yes, what it is, count. $60, man. I saved $60.
So, I mean,
with that $60, I went to have dinner and lunch, and it was just a great day.
Was it worth the purchase?
I don't know. I'm looking in for a refund or a warranty so I can actually upgrade you, but yeah. I don't know. Nothing's getting upgraded.
But, with that kind of discount, it's kind of hard to get a discount or upgrade because you got such a good deal.
If that's what you want to think. Anyways, enough of us. Speaking all that mumbo jumbo, we are in the studio right now for Check the Rhyme.
Check it.
And of course, it is time for Elmo to drop some knowledge on y'all.
I'm going to drop some deep hip-hop knowledge for you guys today because a lot of times I come here and I play these songs by these rappers and I talk about the history of their discography and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But today what I want to talk about is what makes a great rapper.
Okay. Before we get on to that topic, I forgot to ask you one question.
What's up?
How was your Valentine's Day?
My Valentine's Day was I
have nobody for my own.
It was doo-doo and duty. But what are you going to do? It's another year.
So basically,
yep,
you spent the same time as me. A lonely Saturday.
Lonely Saturday and watching movies.
You watched the movie? Are you one of those people who get sad and, get popcorn and a glass of wine? And
Now, I don't get sad. I get even.
Okay, now you're one of the scary people. Even? Why? You're not even with anybody.
I'm just kidding. No, what I do is I watch those movies on that, that TV thing where you order the movies.
Yes.
You can watch the movies, whatever movies that you want.
Yes.
And I order a great movie, and I'll maybe invite a friend or some friends over, and, we might do a little bit of wine.
Well, what's the get revenge part?
That's getting even for me. It's like...
That makes no sense at all.
It's like, I got nobody on Valentine's Day, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch a movie with some friends and drink some wine, son.
What's wrong with that? That's not called getting even. Yeah. For me, I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I get all my single friends, or even my, friends who are in relationships, married couples, whatever, whatnot. And we get together, we play board games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But this past Saturday, all I did was work out, and that's about it.
Yeah, you know what? When you take your mind off the actual day, you don't think about it. So it just kind of went by, and I'm like,
Yes.
oh yeah, yesterday was Valentine's Day.
See, that's the only problem with society nowadays. It's like all these days come up about love and relationships and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And people talk about it so much that it gets into your head
Yes.
like it's an important thing in life.
Yeah.
No, it's not an important thing.
Yeah.
I don't really care about Valentine's Day.
Like I don't even like chocolate. Like,
Exactly.
I'm like not that big on chocolate. I'm not big on sweets.
Exactly.
I like a nice hamburger and pizza, but if you were to put a cake or chocolate in front of me and put like some steak in front of me, which one would you choose?
Next
which one would I
Valentine's Day,
choose?
I'm going to buy you a pizza.
The steak.
I'm going to buy you a steak
Pizza?
for your Valentine's
Steak
Day gift.
pizza, please.
It sounds weird. Actually, no, they have
They-
steak
they
toppings.
have 'em.
Okay,
They have 'em.
okay. I'm going to have to check that out because I'm getting hungry right now.
Yeah, me too.
But anyways, we are here to talk about the hip-hop music. And like you said, you're going to get deep today.
I'm gonna get deep,
Like a deep dish pizza.
like a deep dish pizza from a great pizza place.
Yes.
But today's topic is, I named it Flowetry.
Okay.
Flowetry. The reason why I named it Flowetry is because what makes a great rapper is the question today, and the answer to that is two things: flow and lyrics. And what I like to call hip hop lyrics is poetry. So if you put
Poetry.
those two together, it's Flowetry.
Okay. Is there a group named Flowetry?
There is a group named Flowetry,
Okay.
but let's not talk about them today.
Yes, not today.
But what is flow exactly? Flow is defined as the rhythms and rhymes of a hip hop song's lyrics and how they interact, rhyme schemes and rhythm as cadence. So basically, your vocal tone, your delivery, and how you stay on the beat is central to rap flow. In terms of poetry, what is poetry? It's literary work in which special intensity is given to the expression of feelings and ideas by the use of distinctive style and rhythm. Poems collectively or as a genre of literature. So if you put those two together, rap is poetry that is basically performed in time to a beat.
That is very true.
Very true. So,
Are you going to rap for us right now?
now can you do
Nah.
that?
I'm going to actually one day write something special and then maybe rap for everybody. But right now, I'm not really into that rap flow mood. It's
You're
too
not
early in the morning.
Yeah, you got to get hyped. You got to be
gotta
like,
get hyped.
you got to be amped.
Exactly.
But since we're talking about Flowetry, it would be good if somebody did a little bit of a rap. But we do have great songs to play today that, do highlight this Flowetry theme today. And the first song that I brought today was Common, I Used to Love Her.
Okay.
Now, this is one of Common's most popular songs that he's ever recorded, released in 1994 in an album called Resurrection. And this song has since become one of Common's best-known songs. The reason why is because this song is basically a great metaphor. The song is called I Used to Love Her, but when you actually listen to the end of the song, he's actually talking about hip-hop music. So when you listen to the lyrics,
I get it's
in the-
H-E-R, hearing every rhyme.
yes, sir.
All right.
You got it.
Well, we just dropped some knowledge about Common and his song. So with no further ado, we got to check out the track right now.
Let's check it out.
This is Common, I Used to Love Her. Yeah. That was my man Common.
Wow.
I used to love her. Or
I used to-
H-E-R, standing for...
Hip hop. What did you
No,
say again?
hearing every rhyme.
Hearing every
Look
rhyme.
at me, I'm testing you out.
Man, you guys didn't hear it today, but
Man.
while the song was playing, he was just schooling me on pronunciation, vocabulary, all these things. And
Because I was just teasing him. I was like, you are so Canadian. Because, the Canadian way of saying again is again. And he was like, so, of course, A and I would say A sound. And I agree. There are words in the English language where you say A when you say AI, like train or
Right.
main. But then, of course, I gave him a name and he freaked out. I said, well, the word Craig or the name Craig is spelled C-R-A-I-G. You don't
That's
say
right.
Craig.
I don't say Craigslist. I say
You say
Craigslist.
There you go. So, drop some knowledge.
Drop some knowledge. You proved me wrong.
Oh.
However, I really appreciate that because
I don't know what you're going to say right now.
no,
I'm
you know,
scared.
I lost my train of thought. But at the same time, I want to get back to this music right now.
Yeah, back to the music because that's what we're talking about right now.
We're talking about music, and the song that we just played was "Common." I used to love her. really great song. When I talk about this theme, flowetry, flow and rhyme, Common is one of the best at that, and he is still around today because he is so talented at that.
And he's acting too.
He's
a great
acting.
actor.
He's doing all kinds of stuff. And it all started with flowetry. If you have flowetry, you have poetry in life, and you can do all kinds of things.
And then everything's very euphoric.
Euphoric.
Yes, and
You
you
know
can be
it.
in a zen mood.
In Zen mood.
Yes, and today we're talking about some hip hop tracks. And the next artist, I see him like the zen hip hop artist
Why do you think that?
because he thinks he's zen with his one album, Yeezus.
Man.
Yes.
You know what the thing is? When I first heard that album, and of course we're talking about Kanye West, and the song that we brought today is Kanye West, All Falls Down. But talking about the Yeezus album, when I first heard it, I thought it was so out there. Like, I'm like, man, what is this? I can't get into it. These beats are just crazy.
Cray.
And the content that he's talking about is crazy.
Cray.
However, these days, I have this angst, I have this energy, and I started listening to it again, and I'm like, man, you know what? This kind of matches my mood these days. And
That album you're talking about.
that album,
Yeezus
Jesus.
album. Cool, sounds good.
Yeah.
But right now we are talking about Kanye West's All Falls
Yes.
Down. So let's drop some knowledge about this track.
All Falls Down is a song by American hip-hop artist Kanye West, of course. It was released as a third single from his debut album, The College Dropout. Lyrically, All Falls Down examines the self-consciousness and insecurity within society, particularly the black community, and how these characteristics pertain to economic materialism. And I first heard this song actually started off as spoken rhyme,
Okay.
and it eventually came out as a song on his album called All Falls Down. But long before this song came out, I actually saw this poetry, this spoken word performed on Def Poetry Jam,
yes.
by Kanye West, and which, for those of you that don't know, is a spoken word performance show that was made in the early 2000s. So he actually came out with this, and when he performed this spoken word, everybody went crazy because it has a lot of like imagery and a lot of different kinds of wordplay that is very clever. So if you listen to the lyrics very deeply, then you'll probably hear a lot of little lines in there that kind of make you think, well, that was really clever.
Okay. And also this song features an artist named Selena Johnson.
That's
now,
right.
do you have information about Selena Johnson?
You know what? I don't know a lot about Selena Johnson.
Because I know nothing about Selena Johnson.
Yeah. Oh, but
I know Selena.
here's what I do know about Selena Johnson. Okay.
Yes.
This song originally sampled Lauryn Hill, and the song basically said "All Falls Down," right?
Okay.
But they couldn't actually use her vocal because the record label, didn't want to pay for the expensive Lauryn Hill sample.
So before Selena Johnson was on this track.
It was a Lauryn Hill sample.
Hill.
So then they re-recorded it with Selena Johnson's voice. And it actually, if you listen to it, it kind of does sound like Lauryn Hill's vocal. But, it's not. It's Selena Johnson's vocal. And the reason why they did that was because they couldn't use Lauryn Hill's voice.
So Lauryn Hill's company was saying, nada, you can't use her vocals.
That's right.
Or actually, it could have been the artist herself. She's like, look, I wanted to help you out, Kanye, but let me rethink that. Nah, let's take me off that track.
Right.
Let's put Selena Johnson on there.
Right, but they did credit Lauryn Hill as the co-writer for the song because they used a sample.
Sounds good. Well, then with no further ado, let's take a listen to the track right now. This is Kanye West featuring Selena Johnson, All Falls Down.
Yeah.
That was Kanye West featuring Selena Johnson. Exactly, All Falls Down.
Do I sound like Lauryn Hill?
All falls down. Oh my gosh. No, you don't. I was trying to see the similarity in Selena Johnson and Lauryn Hill's voice. But Selena Johnson also has like a Alicia Keys vibe as well on
She
this
does.
track.
Yeah,
So,
just
that
deep husky soul.
Husky soul. That's a cool word right there.
Husky soul.
Husky
It's
soul.
like dog soul, like a husky dog.
So if a dog was singing R&B like roar, 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 roar. We going cray up in here because we had too much coffee. Anyways, we're moving on to the last artist for our show, and the last artist is
The last artist is my man Hova, Jigga Man, Jay-Z Holla.
yes, or AKA Beyonce's husband.
Beyonce's 남편.
Yes, J to the Izzo.
H to the Izzo, V to the
Is it? I
Izzy.
said it wrong, didn't I? For Sheezy.
For shizzle, my nizzle, used to dribble down BA. A to the Izzo, B to the Izzy. That's my anthem. Get your hands up.
Oh, there you go. You edited it yourself.
I edited my
radio edit.
I bleeped myself.
Yes.
But
so we are talking about Jay-Z, and the song that you brought with you is called Never Change.
Never Change. And this song basically fits with my theme today because, as we all know, Jay-Z is one of the masters of flow. He's the masters of rhyme. He's got that flowetry going on in his game. But I love this song because, you know, this came off the Blueprint album, one of my favorite Jay-Z albums of all time, a pure classic. If anybody wants to listen to a classic hip-hop album, please listen to this album. And this particular song, Never Change, is an introspective song and takes a look at Jay-Z's life as a rapper who came from the streets, reflecting on his life and his desire to never change as he's walking into this new life of fame and fortune. And an interesting fact about this song, too, because we were talking about Kanye West earlier on, and for those of you that don't know, Kanye West was actually known as a producer before he was known as a rapper. And this particular album, he produced 7 of the 13 songs on it. And this basically made his career. Like, he was doing little songs here and there with, like, lesser-known artists, but he met Jay-Z in Baseline Studios and played him some beats. He's like... And Jay-Z was just like, ooh-wee, you got some soul, kid. And then after that, he just, you know, with Jay-Z, if you look at the documentaries, he records songs literally within 5 minutes. If he hears a beat that he likes, the words come, the rhymes come, and he just lays it down in one take. And he literally laid down 7 of Kanye West's songs in a matter of, like, weeks. And basically, that brought Kanye West fame, and that eventually led to a rap deal with Jay-Z's label Rockefeller.
Well, there you have it, yo.
And boom, he
knowledge
became,
for you guys right there that I didn't even know about. I knew that Kanye was a producer beforehand, but of course, the Jay-Z and Kanye connection right there. Some good knowledge for everybody.
I got stories for days, son.
Thank you so much. We're going to save those stories for the future because right now it's time to wrap things up. But thank you guys for tuning in to What's Poppin' and tuning in to Check the Rhyme. And thank you, Elmo. I almost called you Jay-Z. Thank you, Elmo, for dropping this knowledge.
I'll be Jay-Z.
I'll call you
I'd rather
LZ.
be Jay-Z. Huh?
LMG.
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 Alrighty, on behalf of TBS efm's What's Poppin', we got the last song. This is Jay-Z, Never Change. And this is Brian Jew and
Elmo.
We signing off.
Peace.